a good job of acquiring and developing young talent, Grant.
Absolutely, B.A. These rosters are filled with young stars. They have a chance to make some noise in the coming years. They just need to continue to grow as individuals and as a team.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. We've got Kyle Kuzma, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Bey in at the 3 spot. Drops in the 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Bogdanovic. He gets it in there.
Yeah, you want to run Bogdanovic off the shot, but man, he can also drive it.
Outside Brogdon. And it's off from 3-point range. And here's Schroeder outside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the 3 in transition.
The 3 from Valanciunas. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Back to Finney-Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Bogdanovic, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Well, Brent, since 1980, the Wizards have had home court advantage in the playoffs just one time.
B.A., do you want to have anything that you want to share that's positive about the Wizards? I mean, this team has not made it out of the second round in that span, so hard to envision that happening anytime soon. You got a long way to go.
Sinks it from distance. Bogdanovic has got 5.
Stretching the floor now. Bogdanovic can hurt defenses from there.
Brogdon with the ball. Now Bogdanovic defending. The 3 ball. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Schroeder against Brogdon. Schroeder passes to Bogdanovic. Finney-Smith, a screen. There's the triple. Rebounded by Kuzma. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
And it's Brogdon missing. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 5 from deep. And there's the lob, and Claxton throws it down.
Nice read by Bogdanovic. I mean, keeping the ball moving.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Washington. It's Kuzma with the miss.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Washington's gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Here's Thomas on the take. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
Valanciunas with a screen on Schroeder. Brogdon from outside. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
The 3 is up. Good. 3rd basket in 6 attempts.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the 3-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Controls the rebound and the putback. Valanciunas has got 7 points in the game. The Nets with the lead. Thomas outside. Outside Bogdanovic. Off the mark there with a 3. The Wizards have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Hey, no good. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Thomas passes to Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
And there's some thunder from Bogdanovic.
The Wizards trail by 3. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Brogdon missing.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Pass to Schroeder. Kenny Smith, a screen. There's Bogdanovic with the 3, and that's not going to go. Bojan Bogdanovic has been leading the charge for the Brooklyn Nets. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
It feels like the three-point line has opened up really early in this one, too. They've been looking confident from behind the arc, but there's a lot of attempts going up.
We've got Sharp, Shake Milton out there with Johnson. Then it's Trendon Watford, and it's Whitehead in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards last season, for the first time in a long time, hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Ooh, not good there, Allie. Thank you. Brooklyn leading by 3. You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
Poole shot is off. And the Nets shooting around 53%, a nice number. From deep, Johnson. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2. The Wizards trail by 8. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Shooters shoot. Poole just couldn't let that 3 go unanswered.
Whitehead passes to Sharp. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
The Nets have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Johnson finds Milton. Back to Johnson. Oh, George with a steal. Three-pointer, Kispert. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
Well, Bagley is an unselfish big, not always looking to score.
Milton with it. Poole picks him up. Oh, powered down with both hands.
They keep capturing the lead and giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Here's Whitehead. And a miss there on the triple. Washington trailing. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Well, at 6'11" and that active, Bagley, that's easy stuff.
Whitehead, shot is good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Washington has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Pass to Kispert. Shoots over Johnson. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Kispert's got 5. Well, you hear team execs say all the time, you're either selling wins or you're selling hope. How true is that, Brent?
Well, if you're an executive BA, just be right about whatever it is that you're selling. And you got to be realistic. I mean, fans are smart. They understand where your team is. Are you a playoff competitor? Are you young and growing? So that's hope. If you're going deep into the playoff run, you want the wins. And Poole just deadly from 3.
And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Watford. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It'll be on Marvin Bagley.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Wizards?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Well, whatever Whenever Jordan Poole is out there, Brent, you expect some highlight reel moments.
Well, there's no doubt that Jordan Poole's the kind of player that's going to take some chances. And sometimes it doesn't go so well, but when the times pay off, BA, it is spectacular. When you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that, Poole has to take advantage like that.
Here's Whitehead. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, it was a tough season for the Washington Wizards, Grant. A franchise-low 15 wins.
You know, BA, it started with trading away their star, Bradley Beal, before the season. But I like their new direction, prioritizing the future and developing talent.
Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And the Nets making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in, and Washington will go for a different look here. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Bagley. Kuzma comes in for Sarr. Sadiq Bey, he's checked in for George. And Brogdon is subbed in for Poole. All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big three. And, of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Kuzma outside. This one for 3. The shot no good. Thomas with the ball. With 2 seconds left. Can't hit from in close. A big-time effort for Corey Kispert, providing a lot of energy for Washington. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You look at Corey Kispert. What a contribution.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
On the court for Washington. Bilal Coulibaly out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Sadiq Bey. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Kuzma in at the 4 spot. Now here's Brogdon. Kuzma outside. Clock at 6 to the middle. It's tipped. From 15 feet away, Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Kyle Kuzma the last few seasons has been pushing his scoring over 20 points per game. He said, I'm showing the league that I'm not just a role player. Having a leadership position and getting better every single game, that's what I care about. I want to keep elevating. Brian, high hopes.
Just the 27th pick back in 2017. He's having a dynamite career. Back to Thomas. A deep 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Brogdon. Valanciunas finds Brogdon. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
3-pointer is up from Brogdon. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
Well, everything in sync right now for Brogdon. Nice base, good timing, good release.
And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
For the tie, Schroeder passes to Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Bilal Coulibaly.
Tough defense cannot shut Bogdanovich down. Boy, he's getting physical.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both. And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
And it's Brogdon missing. Brooklyn trailing. Right side Schroeder. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Bogdanovich from long range. Rebounded by Brogdon. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. Valanciunas sets a screen. May passes to Kuzma. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Kuzma's got his second basket of the game.
Look, Kuzma will get inside there and bang around, and he's going to take it down.
Shot's good by Schroeder. Now Brogdon. 9 points in the game. There's 1:59 left to play in the third quarter here. Valanciunas passes to Kuzma. Hits the trifecta. Kuzma's got 7 points.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Now here's Brogdon. Takes a three. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Finney-Smith. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Coulibaly with it. Thomas defends. Kuzma down low. But on Claxton. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
And Kuzma got thirsty there. Just took that contact and figured, man, let's try to get to the line.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. And Washington will go for a different look here. Bagley's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. George comes in for Bay. Kispert's checked in for Coulibaly. And it's Poole in for Malcolm Brogdon.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Washington leading by 3. Kispert outside. Pass to Kuzma. Now Bagley, guarded by Sharp. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Three-pointer Kispert. And Milton pulls it down.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. So it'll be Shake Milton shooting. It's on Corey Kispert. Sar's checked in for Washington. The Wizards have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Every time I watch Sar, I'm just amazed at how light off the floor he is.
Back to Milton. Oh, George with a steal. Washington shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Washington leading by 3.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And here's Kispert from the arc. He can't get that one to fall. It could go. The shot off that time. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Shake Milton. Trendon Watford is out there with Sharp. Then there's Johnson, and it's Whitehead in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. So Washington ends up going with a new group. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Brogdon. Here's Bay. Fires the three. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got 11 rebounds in the game. The three from Valanciunas. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And he banks in the layup.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Now here's Brogdon. Oh, Brogdon gets a step. And Brogdon with the stuff.
How about Brogdon rising up to the rim?
Claxton against Valanciunas. To the wing on the left. Schroeder passes to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
Hey, from long range. Brooklyn pulls it in. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Schroeder. And the layup is good off the glass.
Whenever Schroeder sees a hole in the defense, he is ferocious in how he exploits it.
Hey, from long range. Gets the three to fall. And the Wizards lead by 2. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Here's Schroeder. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And Schroeder did not even have to think twice about that shot. This young man simply devours these chances inside.
Outside for Bay. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. And again, it's Washington with a three.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Thomas finds Bogdanovich. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
What a performance from beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Sars checked in for Kuzma. Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
Oh, man. Between his size and mobility, Sar is the perfect lob threat.
Schroeder passes to Finney-Smith. Here's Claxton. Valanciunas covering. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
Fourth quarter.
Screen by Claxton. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Come on. I mean, look who steps up when they need a bucket. Bogdanovich just puts his head down and goes right to work.
Now here's Brogdon. Pass to Bay. Valanciunas with a screen on Bogdanovich. Bay from long range. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Wizards lead by 6.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Brogdon finds Valanciunas. Off target from three-point range. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Nothing discourages Schroeder when he's driving towards the rim. Does not see things in his way, and he has no problem taking hits on the way.
Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, they desperately needed those free throws, and he delivered. It's down to a one-possession game.
Schroeder against Brogdon. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter here. And he lobs it up top.
He did it in France, and he'll do it here too. Sar showing no hesitation being a rookie.
Bogdanovich. Money.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now here's Brogdon. No good on the three. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
It's Finney Smith with the drive.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And the second of two is good. And that narrows the gap to one. Here's Brogdon. On the wing, Bay. Defended by Bogdanovich. Sarr passes to Bay. From deep. They get it back. Over to the wing. And they go to the intentional foul.
Nicholas Watson, second personal foul. Team second.
And the Wizards with possession here. Now here's Brogdon. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Claxton with a rebound. Here's Thomas. Here's the drive. And that's it! A huge stop to win the game. A last-second rejection. And so it's Washington.
Raptors off the tip. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Brown is in the shooting guard spot with Barrett at small forward. And it's quickly in a point guard. You know, the hopes of a super team in Brooklyn did not come to fruition at all, Richard. And you saw it firsthand.
Thank you for reminding me of that, Kevin. Yes, I had a front row view to it. And look, from a fan's perspective, it's a tough take. The team brings in some of the biggest stars this league has ever seen. You are thinking championship, and you never got close.
And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And here's Toronto. 4-point game. Barrett with this screen on Schroeder. Out left to the wing. Pirtle, the pass to Barrett. And the rejection by Claxton. And he gets it to go. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And Claxton throws it down. He just powered that one. One of the game's top dunkers. Pass to Barnes. Latrey. Rebounded by the Nets. Right now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Was able to talk to Jordy Fernandez for a minute. So we started to talk about R.J. Barrett. Coach complimented him, saying he's got great energy, a great build, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling the guys to stick to him like glue and just keep the pressure on. We'll see if that high-pressure defense can shut Barrett down tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Schroeder kicks to Bogdanovich. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. No good from outside. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Raptors shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you'll find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Barrett, wide open, he fires. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And what I love about Barrett in transition, he can change directions at full speed. I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Here's Barnes. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
Here's Schroeder, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Raptors have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. A 3 from Quickly. Rebounded by the Nets.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Finney-Smith. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Finney-Smith's got 5 points so far. 1:19 left to play here in the first. In the corner, Barrett with it. Barnes outside. And again, Toronto no luck.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
That one good for 2.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Now here's Brown. Nothing on the board. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
First team foul.
44 seconds left in the first quarter. Bogdanovich wide open. They get it back. Claxton finds Bogdanovich. Fader on the way.
Fantastic defense from Barrett there. It helps big time when he gives the hustle and stays home with his man.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Pass to Brown. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Barrett gets it to go. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's Thomas. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Thomas got his second basket of the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for the Toronto Raptors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Especially on the road, you want to come in aggressive. Let everyone in this arena know that you are here to play.
The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Boucher, and the dunk by Boucher.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. The shot by Watford, no good. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on. Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. Here's Johnson, banked in off the glass. Johnson's got his first points in this one.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Mitchell, and the rejection by Claxton. And the ball goes out of bounds. As touched by Claxton. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. And Mitchell gets it to go. Nets trail by 3. Milton with it. Still without a basket. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Abaji can't get it to go. The Nets have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Pass to Milton. And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Nets making a switch here. Sharp's checked in. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. And again, Toronto no up.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
and you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Whitehead, 4 on the clock. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Whitehead. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Mitchell finds Boucher. Here's Walter. Mitchell in the corner, from past the arc. Hands it from downtown. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Watford passes to Sharp. Toronto grabs the miss. They get a hand on it. Mitchell outside. It's up a 3. Whitehead with the rebound. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Toronto?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Here's Mitchell. Finished off the break. Mitchell's got the lead up to 6 now for the Raptors.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates, always on time and on target.
Here's Johnson. Back to Sharp. Knocked loose. Dick with the steal. Mitchell kicks to Boucher. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
The Raptors have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Here's Johnson. Lays it up off the glass. 6 points for him. 6 seconds left to play here in the half. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so is Toronto with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Boy, you have to like what we're seeing from Davion Mitchell.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Down out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that guy when he's shooting it from deep. Bogdanovic looks good every time it leaves his hand.
Barrett finds Barnes. Barrett setting a pick for Barnes. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Barnes has got 10 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
And Bogdanovic, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And here's Barnes for 3. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
For the tie. And Pirtle pulls it down. Raptors leading by 3. Here's Barnes. On the wing run. He's guarded by Schroeder, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Raptors shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Brooklyn. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Quickly looking it over. It's Barrett on the wing. Back to Quickly. And the rejection by Claxton. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Bogdanovich. He's got 9. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Finney-Smith. Nets passing it around. For the tie, just 5 on the clock. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Fires from deep. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Bogdanovich has got the game tied up here for the Nets. Well, you talk about Cam Thomas. RJ, he's one of the most explosive scorers I know in the NBA.
Well, after Kyrie and KD got traded out of Brooklyn, Thomas went off, putting together a streak of 3 straight 40-point games.
Outside for Thomas.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Finney-Smith passes to Bogdanovich. And it's Schroeder in the corner. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
How about the attitude of Bogdanovich? When he's got it going, he's looking to fire it every time.
Here's Quickly. Yep, that one goes in there. Quickly's got 6. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Thomas. He takes it in, and then Thomas with the dunk.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
All the officials are all over that one.
Raptors have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. So he comes up empty at the line. And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 14-6 run. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Yeah, you love Bogdanovich's work ethic. He makes an effort to be right where they need him to finish that break.
Round kicks to Quickly. Pass to Barnes. And there's the drive. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
From down in the low post, it goes. And it's 8 points for Nick Claxton.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And finish off by Finney-Smith.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And here's Barnes for 3. And that one is off. That's leading by 6. Bogdanovich looking around. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. What a performance for Bojan Bogdanovich. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Claxton in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the Nets 5. Brown wide open. He fires. Oh, good on the triple.
They came close there to tying it up.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Thomas, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Nets lead by 7.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
A 3 from Quickly, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Yeah, easy call.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Cameron Johnson's checked in for the Nets. Here's Boucher, and the rejection by Claxton. That's a 2 from Barnes. And yes, it's good. 17 points for Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
Johnson, the pass to Claxton. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Barrett. With the drive, and it's Quickly in the corner. And here's Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher. Went right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win. And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. They lead by 1.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Brown against Thomas. From deep three-point land. Brown, no good. Brooklyn leading by 3. Claxton with it. Picked up by Barrett. A 3 from Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Barrett. The Raptors have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. It's good from Barnes on the assist by Brown. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 7 for the field since the beginning of the fourth. Count it. And the Nets lead by 3.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Quickly kicks to Boucher. On the wing, Barnes. Covered by Johnson. Offensive rebound. Boucher passes to Barnes. And here's Quickly for 3. The long distance 3 is Barrett. Quickly's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. That's going to send Dennis Schroeder to the free throw line. It's on R.J. Barrett.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Barnes screen on Schroeder. Quickly kicks to Barnes. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's Schroeder. Toronto grabs the miss.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. .30 seconds left in the game. Brown. Johnson against Barnes. Money!
And they do have a foul to get.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
And here's Bogdanovich for three. Misses the tray. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Now, here's Barrett. And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. This wins.
Let's be.
Well, Doris, neither of these teams. Playing well as of late. What's the mindset tonight?
I think both teams come in thinking this is a very winnable game, and let's get ourselves on track by making sure we set the tone early. Listen, winning can be a habit, so can losing. One of these teams has got to get off the snarl.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Barrett is the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Bruce Brown, and it's Pirtle in at the 5. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Raptors basketball.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. To the paint. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist from Barnes.
I'm not sure which was better, Pirtle's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the roll.
Personal foul. First team foul.
You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
Now here's quickly. Pass to Brown. From downtown. Knocks it loose. Washington's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. The 3 from Valanciunas. Quickly with a rebound. To the left side wing. Back to Barnes. Quickly outside. He got a piece of it.
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
Valanciunas with a screen on Brown. It's Kuzma with the miss. For Toronto, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian Keefe had a few moments to share with me, and he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions, he's unselfish, he's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly Barnes has a big fan here.
And Allie, thank you for that. And so here is Toronto following the score by Washington. The 3 from Barnes, pure from three-point range.
My goodness, Scotty Barnes, no hesitation from the next zip code.
Kuzma with a screen on quickly. Kuzma, the pass to Brogdon. There's the triple. He drops it from range. Brogdon's got 9.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's quickly. Outside, Brown. 6 to shoot. Outside Barrett. From behind the arc. Valanciunas with a rebound. Wizards leading by 6. And if you're a longtime Washington Wizards fan, you have to be pining for the glory days, Doris.
And think how far back those glory days were, the 1970s. Back then they made 4 finals and won 1 championship. But since that point, BA, they haven't even made a conference finals. And yet again, they are in a rebuild. Incredible.
And the Wizards on the break. And it's Kuzma. Finishing it off.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Now here's Brown. Still without a bucket. And another fast break for Washington. The Wizards running. And that one's good. Koulibaly. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Now here's Valanciunas. Outside Brogdon. Three-pointer. Kept alive by Washington. To the left wing. Tries yet again. From outside the arc. Quickly with a rebound. Raptors trail by 11. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
They still need this. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Gets the 3 ball to go. Brogdon's got 12 points in the game.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding? What a performance from Malcolm Brogdon. He has been the story for Washington with 4 3-pointers in the quarter alone, proving he's a threat at the arc. Back to the game after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Quite a position here for the Wizards to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Davion Mitchell is out there with Grady Dick. Then it's Chris Boucher. Then it's Walter. And it's Abaji in at the 4 spot. A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out, regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Ali. Thank you. Poole for 3. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Raptors trail by 12. Well, Doris, you covered him. Jordan Poole was electric in the 2022 NBA Finals.
Well, BA, there's no doubt they do not win the title without Jordan Poole and the lift he gave them at various points in that finals run. This guy is electric on the offensive end when his game is working.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
And Poole launches it from deep. The long distance 3 is buried. Poole's got his first 3 points of the game. Spins. From deep, Mitchell. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Poole's shot is off. Raptors trail by 9. Outside Mitchell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Jordan Poole.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
Something this Raptors team does very well is move the ball doors.
Yeah, BA, this is an unselfish group of guys. They like moving the basketball, getting everybody involved. Amazing when a team has everybody touch it, how good it feels.
Out left to the wing. Launches it. Abaji can't hit. Wizards leading by 7. On the wing, Bay. The 3 is up. He buries it from 3. Bay's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Poole against Mitchell. Boucher, left side. And it's Poole with a rebound. Washington has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Three-pointer, Kispert. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Walter from outside. They get the rebound. Boucher passes to Mitchell. On the wing, Grady Dick. Puts up a 3. Drills it from deep. Dick's got 6 in the quarter.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Poole from long range. It's rebounded by Dick.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
From deep, Mitchell. Boucher passes to Mitchell. Second chance effort. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Mitchell's got 9.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
Washington again can't hit.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Left side, Mitchell. There's a screen. Goes up on the wing. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far. Wizards leading by 3. Fires from deep. Rebound, Toronto. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first half. And so it's Bay who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. They've led by as many as 14. Here's Carrington. Kispert on the wing. From the arc. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Kick to the outside. Heads up play. Cognizant of the entire floor.
Pass to Dick. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Carrington. 3-pointer, Kispert. It doesn't go for him. And so it's the Washington Wizards with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. Back after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Malcolm Brogdon.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
At forward, it's Kuzma and Sarr. Bilal Coulibaly out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Washington right now. Well, Emmanuel Quickley is a combo guard who impacts both sides of the ball, Doris.
There's no question about it. He's a floor spacer. He can create for himself or his teammates. And defensively, longer than you think and very mobile.
Barrett can't hit. Washington leading by 3. Outside Brogdon. Kuzma for 3. And the 3-pointer goes. Kuzma's got 5 points.
That's about pre-shot preparation, the anticipation of the pass. Kuzma, easy work.
Quickly passes to Brown. Back to Quickly. Kick out to Brown. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's on Bilal Coulibaly.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
You're a good person to ask this, Doris. Why do so many point guards turn into successful coaches?
Yeah, I think, obviously, Brian, as a point guard, you're responsible for knowing every position on the floor, where they're supposed to be at all times. And you're also sort of thinking like a coach already. This person hasn't had a bucket in a while. How do I get them in a position to make them successful? So I think you're in control of so much as a point guard that it naturally translates to coaching.
Quickly passes to Barnes. Quickly against Brogdon. And during the first few seasons of Emmanuel Quickley's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Graham.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
Doris, you look at this Washington team. They hit the reset button.
BA, I am sure that's not an easy decision to make, but I believe it was the right move. Washington was kind of stuck at that play-in level. Now they have a clear focus and direction on the future. May take some time, but I like the plan.
Time now to hear from our reporter. Whoa! A big finish right there!
He destroyed the rim. Well, gotta go back to the steal that started the break. Alex Sarr, just great instincts. I'll tell you, this kid's got a high ceiling.
The offensive rebound. Kick out to Brown. From deep three-point range. Right side, Barrett. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Over Kuzma. And it's quickly with a miss. Washington leading by 6. Here's Coulibaly. Offline with a 3. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Brown passes to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Wow, shake the building with that finish, Scotty Barnes. My goodness.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Valanciunas finds Brogdon. Coulibaly with it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kuzma. Oh, rejected by Poeltl.
Active defense from Jakob Poeltl. That's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
And there's 1:45 left in the third. Brown, a screen on Brogdon. Knocks down the triple. And it's now just a 1-point Washington lead.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Brogdon, the pass to Valanciunas. The 3. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Valanciunas has got 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now the Wizards in transition. It's stolen by Barnes. It's Barrett on the wing. Valanciunas covering. Now here's Barnes. Guarded closely. The 3 from Quickly. The rebound by the Wizards. They've led by as many as 14. Sarr passes to Brogdon. On the wing, Kuzma. From outside, off the mark. Raptors trail by 4. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. And Poeltl gets it to go on the assist by Barnes.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Poeltl. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
To the inside. Outside for Brogdon. Six on the shot clock. And he lobs it up. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
A beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Bilal Coulibaly. Toronto shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. So both teams changing it up here. So we can't get either to fall. Here's Abaji. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. The third quarter comes to a close. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. We've got Grady Dick. He's out there with Mitchell. Chris Boucher out there with Walter. And it's Abaji in at the 4-man position. Mitchell against Poole. Back to Mitchell. Puts it up from 15. That one's wide left.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Bay with a screen. Poole for 3. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 5th rebound in this one. Walter from outside. The rebound by the Wizards. Kispert outside. Off target from outside. Raptors trail by 7. Here's the break. Here's Dick. They get it back. Here's Abaji. The shot's good.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
But to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A line change here for Toronto. Bagley is screen on Brown. Three-pointer Kispert connects from downtown. And the Wizards lead by 8.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Quickly outside. On target from range.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Quickly against Poole. Kispert outside. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Here's Barrett. And it's Bagley with a rebound. Bagley's got 4 rebounds now. There's the 3. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Brown finds Barrett. Back to Brown. Pass to Quickly. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Wizards.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Kept alive. Here's Carrington. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land. And it's an 11-point Wizard lead.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
That's exactly what you work for, a high-percentage look.
And the foul called on Emmanuel Quickly. That'll be a second foul of the game. So Washington ends up going with a new group. And Toronto also making a switch. Boucher's checked in for Pirtle. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Off target with the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Brown gets the bucket. Here's Brogdon. We've got 1:28 left to play in the fourth. From deep three-point land. From deep, Brogdon.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon's starting to percolate a little bit, folks. Look out.
Outside Barnes. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Kuzma.
Raptors ball.
A minute 9 left in the fourth quarter. Barrett passes to Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Going inside. Blocked.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Wizards.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And what a huge performance it was for Malcolm Brogdon.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Here's Toronto with the ball, trailing by 10. And here's Brown for 3. They get it again. Boucher passes to Quickly.
Emmanuel Quickly.
And so it's Washington with the W. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Terrific young talent on display here tonight.
Yeah, and Kevin, who's got next? I mean, some gifted players here answering in the affirmative.
So the Nets starting five. The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Torrey and Finney Smith is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. Here's Schroeder. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, if you read the scouting report on Schroeder, he likes to get into the basket as close as possible because he's usually good from there.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Finney Smith. Outside Thomas. And Sarr pulls it down.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Here's Claxton. He's defended by Koulibaly. Claxton the pass to Thomas. Rebound, Washington. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Here's Bogdanovich. Good, nice job down low.
For the position he plays, Bogdanovich good at directing traffic, creating chances to score.
Sarr. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Thomas. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Brogdon driving to the basket. In transition, here come the Nets. And that one's good. Schroeder. And that ties it up.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Brent Koulibaly got a lot of minutes last season, and it's paid off.
Well, Kevin, I think this guy is hungry. I think he's hungry to prove that he can be an elite wing player in the league. His work ethic is top-notch, and this guy, if he goes at it defensively, can be on those all-defensive teams by the time his career is done.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Thomas. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Good decision there by Bogdanovich. Solid at noticing when the defenses overcommit.
The Nets shooting their first free throw of the game. The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times, but they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
Claxton, no good. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. And Sarr gets it to go on the assist by Brogdon.
This is where Sarr wants to be, right under the hoop, within easy reach of the basket.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
On the wing, Koulibaly. There's the pick. Driving the lane. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Sarr throws it down.
It's almost too easy for the rookie. Sarr, he just pops up and finishes off that lob.
Oh, that's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Wizards leading by 3. Here's Brogdon. Pass to Valanciunas. And he banks in the layup.
Well, a little physicality for a little guy goes a long way, but a little physicality from a big guy, that goes Valanciunas' way.
Here's Finney Smith, and it's blocked. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the first. Thomas, that's good. For Washington, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Sarr's shot is off. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, that is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And that one's good, Brogdon.
How about Brogdon? Doesn't really have explosive speed, but his balance there, able to get it done.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Bogdanovich pass to Finney Smith. Back to Bogdanovich. Valanciunas grabs the board. Sarr with it. Working on Finney Smith. Sarr with it. Here's Koulibaly. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Wizards lead by. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Washington?
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
In the post, it's Sarr and Valanciunas. Koulibaly is out there with Brogdon. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bagley. And George hits the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Johnson, the pass to Whitehead. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Well, it's no secret this Washington team is in a rebuilding phase. But, Brent, they've collected some assets.
Yeah, they got some flexibility here, Kevin, and they made the call to start over. Took some other players that other teams didn't want, along with some draft picks, which sometimes you have to do when you're bottoming out. They have a good toolbox to rebuild that.
And Keon Johnson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Kispert, and the dunk by Kispert.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I said it before, the layup, when you can attack the rim and rise up like that. Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Pass to Poole. Poke loose. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. The Nets making a switch here. Simmons is checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets, number 10, Ben Simmons.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And stolen by Sharp. Right side Simmons. The Nets working the ball around now. Watford, that's good.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Wizards. They trail by 1. Kispert, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Here's Simmons. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender. but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Bagley finds Poole. He takes it in. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Bagley.
Poole showing he's more comfortable in that pick-and-roll setting. He can be dangerous.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. The Wizards are trying to stay motivated through their rebuild. Kyle Kuzma says you have to change your approach a little bit. And it's like, what do you do it for? For me, it's about development every single day. Take care of your body, work hard, watch film, be studious, and find beauty in the struggle. Kevin?
And like you said, David, making it work every single day. Great approach, and it's good. 2 points.
When you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that, Poole has to take advantage like that.
Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
And stolen by Sharp. Here's Whitehead, the big dunk at the end of the break.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Simmons. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Nets.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers. They're capitalizing on them.
Wizards trail by 8. Here's Bagley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Outside, Simmons. An easy 2 points on the layup. And now an 11-point Brooklyn lead.
And tonight belonged to Simmons. When he's looking for his shot, Big Ben is a problem.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him, they appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Brooklyn leading by 11. Here's Simmons. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
He got it up. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for Brooklyn. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward. Wizards trail by 15. Koulibaly with it. Now guarded.
The coach is always wanting assisted buckets, especially from bigs like Valanciunas. It's a sign your offense is running well.
Here's Thomas. Rebound by the Wizards. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Koulibaly. Bucket is good. Koulibaly's got 4 points this quarter.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Johnson kicks it over to Schroeder. Shoots over Brogdon. Claxton, no good. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Now between rebounding, interior scoring, and he shoots the 3. Brett, there's a lot to like about Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, Valanciunas has done a really good job of growing his game, Kevin, in today's game. I mean, the modern NBA have shooting bigs. JV has stepped out and proves that he can hit shots from the top of the key, but it's still that grinding, tough, physical play that you want on a nightly basis, and he gives it to you.
It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is kept back down to single digits, and a much-needed basket there from Brogdon. Schroeder against Brogdon. Schroeder passes to Bogdanovic. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And putting some muscle behind his play, Bogdanovic goes right through contact.
Here's Sarge. Johnson with the rebound. That's leading by 11. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's foul number 2 for him. Simmons checked in for Brooklyn.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets, number 10.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Count the basket. Simmons got 19 points.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. Superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Good.
And would you say the offense is coming around for Sarr? He is doing it all tonight.
And here is Simmons. He's got 19. Pass to Claxton. Back to Simmons. It's blocked.
Sharp defensive instincts from the rookie. Sarr using those long arms to knock that one away.
The Nets shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Washington. Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
And at 7'1", Sarr makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Valanciunas. Lays it up and banks it in. Valanciunas has got it back down to within single digits for the Wizards. Johnson with it. Now Valanciunas defending. And here we go. Fast break. Sarr's got it. That's good from Brogdon. And the assist by Sarr. Brogdon's got 4 this quarter.
Not a standout part of Sarr's game, but good work recognizing that opening in the defense and making the right read.
Here's Simmons, and he lays it straight in. Wizards have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
It's not going to be a soft finish when Valanciunas gets it inside. Count on him going up strong.
Pass to Brogdon. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. And Corey Kispert is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
3rd team foul.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. Schroeder passes to Watford. Back to Schroeder. Rebound by Kispert. Wizards trail by 7. Pass to Bagley. Now Kispert. Here's Bay. 3 seconds left. He lays it in. Bay's got 5 points so far.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Nets out in front. They lead by 5. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Poole and Kispert are the guard set. George is out there with Bay. And it's Bagley in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards.
Well, don't want to body him up. He's just too fast as Schroeder's able to get it done.
Poole against Schroeder. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down to 3 points on the bucket from Poole.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
And that one, good. That's 7 points for Marvin Bagley.
Takes contact, and a good job of Bagley fighting through at that time.
Back to Schroeder. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Ball's knocked loose. Bay passes to Poole. And the shot is good. Poole's got 6 in the quarter.
Poole does a great job there, just extending and using his length to have an advantage on that shot.
It's Schroeder with the drive. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. Count that one. And 12 points for Jordan Poole.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Bagley, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. Bay pulls it in. Washington trailing. Kispert, the pass to Bagley. And finish off by Bagley.
Bagley punishing the defense that time.
The Nets have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Back to Schroeder. Good for his 9th make and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
And that's why Schroeder is a player you want on your team, because he knows how to come up with huge plays in big situations.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group in for the Nets. Simmons inside. Pass to Claxton.
2 minutes.
Outside for Thomas. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
The Wizards have gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Up top, Brogdon. Covered by Watford. With some arc. The shot by Brogdon, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. Pretty nice efficiency there. Bogdanovic up and in on the layup. And the Nets lead by 3.
Bogdanovic, he's a seasoned veteran, comfortable having the rock in his hands when it's a big possession. A huge basket from the big fella saw. This rookie is fearless.
And Simmons gets to Thomas. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Simmons.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Seemed extremely focused on that hoop the whole way. You could see it in his eyes. Was not going to be denied.
And this kid has star written all over him. Star putting the league on notice.
Simmons finds Watford. Outside Thomas. Rebounded by the Wizards. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
That is world class.
I've seen that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Got it.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
There's 42 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
And here are the Nets. Thomas with the ball, picked up by Kuzma.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Yeah, this is a big-time moment, and so him stepping up his intensity, staying in attack mode, that's nice.
Brogdon pitch to Valanciunas. Here's Kuzma. Brogdon with it. Watford on him.
Wow, Brogdon with a huge shot for his team.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Simmons dishes to Thomas. Puts one up. It counts. And the foul. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We have to now review the personal foul in question.
The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up. Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
And they've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but it doesn't have to be a heat. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it here, obviously. It's a make-or-break situation.
Here's Simmons. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so it's Washington who's straight by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Schroeder and Thomas make up the backcourt. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Claxton in at the 5. Now here's Bogdanovic. Takes the 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Outside Barrett. The 3 is up. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Claxton, and he gets it to go. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Barnes the screen. First quarter of play, a minute in. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, B.A. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
Here's quickly. The Nets making their last shot. Kept alive. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Is one of Pirtle's greatest strengths is offensive rebound. He just has a nose for finding second chance points.
Thomas finds Schroeder. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. The Nets haven't been to the conference finals since 2003. Richard, can you name someone on that team?
There's a 22-year-old dude named, I think it was Richard Jefferson, but most people have never heard of him. But seriously, the Nets have had some great players over the last 20 years. They just haven't had that same team success.
Pass to Pirtle. Back to Brown. Claxton with the block. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on that blocked shot, but also got the body. So some free throws coming up right now. Toronto shooting their initial free throws of the game here. And he can't hit the second. And the Nets, one of a handful of franchises to have never won an NBA title, RJ.
I was fortunate to be on those Nets finals teams in 2002 and 2003. The combination of Durant, Harden, and Irving was supposed to end that drought and save this Nets franchise, but it was not to be.
And again, no good by Toronto. Bogdanovic on the wing, guarded by Quickly. Outside, Finney-Smith fires the 3, and again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Nice read by Bogdanovic. I mean, keeping the ball moving.
Brown, a screen on Schroeder. Stolen by Schroeder. Fast break, Brooklyn. He lays it up and banks it in. Raptors trail by 7. Here's Quickly. Outside, Brown. To end the run. And that one's good. Quickly.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Bogdanovic. No good with the triple. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Kicks it to Quickly. Fires for 3. Claxton with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
On the wing, Finney-Smith. Bogdanovic against Barrett. Here's Schroeder into the lane. 2 points. That one goes. Schroeder's got 5 points.
Man, how about the selflessness from Bogdanovic? I mean, all for getting it to an open teammate.
Outside Barnes. Back to Quickly. Picked by Pirtle. Quickly passes to Pirtle. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Pirtle's gotten his second bucket of the game. 51 seconds left in the first quarter here. Outside Bogdanovic. The 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. quickly outside. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Nets leading by 3. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Schroeder with it. He's got 5. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Thomas. Shoots over Barnes. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, I mean, he was all over him. You just can't get all tangled up like that.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Brooklyn out in front, up by 3. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
On the floor for Brooklyn. Johnson is out there with Shake Milton. In the sharp, then it's Trendon Watford, and it's Whitehead in at the small forward position. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Lets it go from deep. The offensive rebound. Outside Dick. Pass to Walter. Here's Mitchell. Brooklyn pulls it in. Right side Johnson. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Next foul, Keon Johnson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Mitchell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
It's going to go on Trendon Watford.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Leading by 5. Watford outside. And they pick up 2. Watford's got his first basket. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Mitchell up top, covered by Milton. Mitchell against Milton. A nice shot by Mitchell.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Nets leading by 5. Left side Johnson. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. For Toronto, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Mitchell for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. And here's Johnson. Soft touch off the glass. Johnson's got 6 points.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Got enough room to get just like an easy layup.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Here's Mitchell. And that one, good. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter. And so it's Brooklyn with it. It's a 5-point game. Johnson inside. He's got 6. Here's Whitehead. And they'll get another chance. Tries again. Albaji with a rebound. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. Count it. Good. And now it's just a 2-point Nets lead. For Brooklyn, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Milton against Mitchell. Outside Milton. Clock at 6. Takes it inside. And he slams it in one-handed.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. He's got 11.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Milton finds Johnson. Back to Milton. Johnson inside. Guarded by Dick. The shot by Johnson. No good. Pass to Dick. Puts the move on. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 1.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Outside Mitchell. From deep. Sharp grabs a miss. Sharp's got 4 rebounds now. Floats one up. It's deflected. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The 3 from Mitchell. The rebound by the Nets. Sharp's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Johnson. Finished off the break. Johnson's got 8 here in this quarter.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Again, the miss by Mitchell. Here's Milton. He takes it in, and the layup falls.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. It's been all about Keon Johnson for Brooklyn. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Brooklyn leading by 5. Barrett is the 3. Barnes will play the 4. Bruce Brown is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe and far from the best shot. But all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. And here's Brown for 3. And the Raptors, another 3.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. And how about Nick Claxton? You'd be hard-pressed to find a more versatile defender.
He's come so far in that area since he came into the league. He's become an elite defender. There isn't a position on the floor he can't guard. And he's very confident from that range, but he can't make them all.
Shot's good by Schroeder. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Quickly. Kicks it out to Barnes. Hits a three-pointer. Barnes has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
He knew he had to take it up strong. David dunking on Goliath.
Outside Barnes. Got it. Good job in the low post. Barnes has got 5.
Nah, he's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score it.
Count the basket. And the Nets lead by 6.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Brown passes to Barnes. Gets the bucket and the foul. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Toronto shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And here's Thomas from the arc. Counted from distance. Thomas has got 7 points here in the quarter.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
A whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Jakob Poeltl. And you watch Cam Thomas. Talk about a scorer's mindset, RJ.
Yeah, he's a tough matchup. He's proficient and efficient from all 3 levels. He is as confident as they come.
Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. Do you think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
And the basket is good.
They don't lean on Poeltl for facilitation, but he's certainly not selfish with the ball.
Stolen by Quickly. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from 3. And now it's just a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
The Raptors have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Barnes, it's good. Barnes has got 9.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Schroeder can't get it to go. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 2. Offensive rebound. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Thomas against Brown. Schroeder passes to Thomas. Drives to the hoop. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Thomas has got 11 in the second half.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully. Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss. Nice execution on the inbound, just how you want to draw it up.
Cam Thomas getting it done for Brooklyn. 11 points in the quarter. He's on. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Toronto trailing. On the floor for the Nets. They've got Johnson. Sharp out there with Trendon Watford. Then there's Shake Milton. And it's Whitehead in at the 3, the small forward. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
Here's Milton. And he makes it on the layup. And the Nets lead by 1.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
from deep, Mitchell. And Watford pulls it down.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Dick with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Outside Dick. Pass to Mitchell. Yep, that one goes. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass, and they're paying for it, giving up second chance points.
Here's the three. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. For Toronto, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And there it is for them.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Bogdanovich passes to Finney-Smith. Driving in, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Brown can't hit. The Nets with the lead. Fast break, Brooklyn. Tipped and stolen by Boucher. And there's Barrett on the assist from Boucher.
He's an opportunistic scorer in the open floor. Barrett makes sure to take advantage of these chances.
Oh, sensational! Yes. What a dunk!
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see. Big time flush from Simmons. You see how powerful he can be.
Pass to Boucher. Outside Mitchell. Boucher a screen on Simmons. Here's Mitchell. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Both free throws good for Mitchell. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. And they double up Simmons. Pass to Finney-Smith. Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by Barnes.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Back to Bogdanovich. Finney-Smith a screen. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And Bogdanovich looks to score often, which makes the defense get aggressive with him.
That's off as well, so he misses both. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Basket counts. Finney-Smith's got 4 points this quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Nets?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
The 3 from Barnes.
Attacking that shot. Simmons aggressive on the defensive end.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
Man, good whistle there.
Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his 3rd personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. And both free throws good for Brown.
Certainly some pressure on those free throws, but still delivered.
Here's Simmons. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Nets lead by 2.
Love the assertive approach from Simmons, refusing to let the contact get to him.
Barnes with a screen on Simmons. Outside Barnes. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And that one drops. So now they lead by 1.
In a close game, it's great to have guys you can count on to knock down free throws.
Here's Simmons. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
Boucher passes to Mitchell. Back to Boucher. Yes!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Count it! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings it within one.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Oh my! Turning it over at such a critical point in the game. You know he feels awful.
Here's Simmons. He connects!
What a big shot by Simmons. You gotta love it when he does it with confidence.
Mitchell with the ball. Finney-Smith's there. Lets it fly. Brown can't hit. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Thomas drives in.
And they do have a foul to give if needed.
And so here is Toronto.
And looking to even the score with a huge three.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
And again, Toronto, no good. Outside, Finney-Smith. Claxton passes to Finney-Smith. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. From deep, here's Simmons. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. And this was an emotional win.
aggressive attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. The front court is Kuzma and Song. Koulibaly is out there with Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Valanciunas into the 5 down low.
Takes great confidence in catch-and-shoot situations, and you can see how comfortable Valanciunas is in that opportunity.
Quickly kicks to Barnes. Takes it off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And here is Barnes after Malcolm Brogdon hitting the 3. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Brown. Barnes has got 5 points so far.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
In the corner, it's Koulibaly. Lets the 3 fly. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Doris, what this team likes about Jakob Poeltl, the combination of 7-foot size and great skill.
You know what, Kevin, to me, this young man has a nuanced understanding of the game. He sees the floor, so that means at his size, he can make on-time and on-target passes. He's a very capable rebounder and defender. There's just a lot to like about his game.
A shot by Brogdon, wide open. Hits the 3-point bomb. Brogdon's got a couple of threes now in the first for Washington. Quickly looking it over. Pass to Poeltl. Poeltl sets the pick for Brown. No problems knocking that one down. Washington's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Brogdon the pass to Kuzma. Back to Brogdon. Nice ball movement by Washington. Pass to Song. The three-pointer no good. Raptors are gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now here's Kuzma. To the wing on the left. Here's Valanciunas. They get the rebound. Sar with it. Now here's Brogdon. Quickly covering. Jacks up a 3. Kuzma can't get it to go. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. There's Brown with the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Brown's got 5 points so far.
Boy, Barrett is a natural-born playmaker, understands when to be aggressive and make the right play.
For 3, Brogdon. Barnes grabs the miss. Toronto leading by 3. We know, Doris, at one point the Wizards had one of the most unique pairings in NBA history.
Think back to 1987, 1988, the year you're talking about, when the 5'3" Muggsy Bogues was a teammate of Manute Bol, who stood 7'7" tall. At the time, they were the tallest and shortest players in NBA history, with 28 inches between them. Incredible.
And it's quickly missing. Washington's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line. You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
For 3, Brogdon buries it from three-point range. 12 points for him.
Understand this, if Malcolm Brogdon is on the three-point line, you better get a hand up and contest. Nicely done.
From 13, Barnes can't get it to go.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
For 3, Brogdon. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Poeltl's got 4 rebounds now tonight. A 3 from Barnes. Rebounded by the Wizards. He lobs it up. Pirtle with the steal. Outside, Barrett. From downtown, what a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot.
Bruce Brown, he is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Raptors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Toronto.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
Mitchell is out there with Dick. Then it's Walter. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Abaji in power forward. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Mitchell against Poole. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And it's Bay with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Trailing by 2. Tips it up.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Toronto with the ball. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. It's rebounded by Poole.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Looking back at the 2019 draft, Jordan Poole was picked number 28, and Doris, he's already experienced the highs and lows of the NBA.
Well, Kev, let's remember that was a stacked draft class, and I think what you've seen from Jordan Poole is this incredible ability to hunt shots, to be willing to be a focal point on the offensive end. Let's remember, he's won a championship in his career, and that's something you can never take away.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's Abaji, defended by Kispert. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Poole kicks to Kispert. Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Walter can't get it to go. Wizards trail by 6. Here's Bay. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Poole against Mitchell. Shoots over Poole. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Washington has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Lets it go from deep. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. 2 minutes.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Jordan Poole picks one up. So, Doris, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner 3 now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening.
Mitchell against Poole. Pass to Walter. From deep. Bagley with the rebound. Washington has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Wizards passing it around. Bagley with a screen on Mitchell. Poole with no one around. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Here's Obaji. And he uses the glass on the layup. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Pass to Kispert. Here's Gill. Back to Kispert. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
And it's Mitchell missing. Wizards have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Hey, gets the bucket.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Poole against Mitchell. Pass to Boucher. A 3-ball. Rebounded by the Wizards. 3-pointer Bagley. And that one released in time, but no good. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Washington out in front as they end the second quarter on a 14-4 run. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
For the fan, half-court shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Malcolm Brogdon really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Taking a look at the Wizards. In the post, it's Sarr and Valanciunas. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Koulibaly. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. Quickly finds Barnes. And here's the fast break. Here's Koulibaly. And a miss there on the triple. Raptors trail by 4. ADB, one thing about Kyle Kuzma, at 6'9", he is a big wing.
What I love about him, Kevin, is that he's such a strong shooter. He can bang in the post if you need him to. He always puts up solid rebounding numbers. And I think the final piece we've seen him developing is his ability to distribute the basketball.
The 3 from Barnes. Kuzma pulls it in.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here he goes. It's deflected.
Sharp defensive instincts from the rookie. Sarr using those long arms to knock that one away.
For 3, Brogdon. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
Faster quickly. Back to Barnes. Not going to go that time.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And Sarr throws it down.
And at 7'1", Sarr makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
Quickly against Brogdon. The kick out to Barnes. Looking to end his cold spell. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. Two minutes into the second half of play now. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Took him no time at all on that one. Quickly's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance. Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Faster quickly. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Barnes. Sweet little floater. And now just a 4-point Wizards lead.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
Here's Koulibaly. The Wizards with another miss. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. There's Brown with the 3, and again Toronto with the triple.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
The 3, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brogdon. .149 left in the third quarter. Here's Toronto now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Here's quickly 5 points in the game. For the lead. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. A reserve through his first 3.5 seasons. Quickly now stepping indoors to a starting role.
You know, Kevin, you go from instant offense role off the bench to now being a lead guard. The responsibility takes an extraordinary step up. But this guy is clearly ready. Quickly wanted to be a starter in this league.
Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors. Poole up top. 5 points in the game. And the shot goes in.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Raptors.
Here's Quickly. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Quickly's got 9 points. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Poole, the pass to Bay. Here's the 3. Boucher with the rebound. Toronto's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. 29 seconds left here in the third quarter. Out to Barrett. The 3 from Barnes. Bagley with the rebound. Washington trailing. Pass to Poole. And here's Bay. 6 points for him. Drills it from outside. He's got 9.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Brown is in the shooting guard spot with Barrett at small forward. There's Boucher out there with Scotty Barnes. And it's quickly into the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Onside, Barrett. And the 3 off target.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts. Getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
The 3 from Poole. Boucher with the rebound. Toronto trailing. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to Quickly. Fires away from outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And the Raptors lead by 1. And here's Poole for 3. Again, the miss by Poole. And so Quickly will bring it up for Toronto. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. On the wing Quickly. Pass to Boucher. Over Bagley. Boucher's shot is off.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Near the three-point three-point line. It's Kispert, and it falls over the rim and in. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Bay against Quickly. Brown wide open. He fires. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor. Cool with it. Pass to Kispert. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. That shot wide open.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Barnes outside. Out to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Undaunted by the moment, R.J. Barrett with the delivery.
Cool with it. Picked up by Brown. And here's Kispert from the arc. The Raptors have gone 3-5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now, here's Quickly. Stolen by Brogdon. Lays it in on the pretty alley-oop.
That's the bucket they needed, and Valanciunas goes and gets it for him. The big man seizes control of the moment.
Quickly against Brogdon. Pass to Boucher. Driving inside. Oh, jams it right over Valanciunas. What?
What a play by Boucher. The aggression in a tough spot. Nicely done.
Kispert setting the pick for Brogdon. Off target with his three.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Nice move. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Sarr sets the screen for Kispert. Count it!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Quickly kicks to Barnes. Trains it from downtown.
Scotty Barnes with the big-time delivery. Big spot, young man. Yes, sir.
Quickly against Brogdon. It drops. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Well, just find a way. Malcolm Brogdon stepping up in a big one.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Now, Quickly. Five on the clock.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Kispert wide open. He fires. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball.